Welcome back to another episode of the Pokedex Binder series. I'm doing the intro in the car because it's absolutely chucking it down. We are at Exeter Orbit Card Show, and I'm going to be seeing what new additions and upgrades we can make towards the Pokedex Binder, which now only has 87 left to go. So we're going to see what new additions and upgrades we can make with £100. Let's just go get straight into it. Hi mate, how's it going? Yeah, good, thank you. And as always, we'll start with some good old-fashioned binder flicking. Yeah, I need that. Oh, Grotto. Ooh, and this, as Nave's just flicking through, is one that we need. That would be a new edition, and it's a bit cheaper in Japanese, so I'll put that to one side. And while you take that one out, I'm going to have a look at the Pheasantipity, because that is another card that we could also do, and I believe that's also another new edition as well, so we'll pop that to one side too. Okay, cool. So allowed to flick through, and we're just going to pick up these two to start with. That'll be £7. Lovely, nice one. Thank you very much. I think one of our main chase cards for today would probably be the Glaceon V-Star, because it's not only a nice card, it's also a new edition. So potentially, if we can find that, that'd be a tasty card to add to the binder. Just hunting for all sorts, to be honest with you. How much is the? Oh, hang on, I can see there you've got the Glaceon V-Star promo. V-Star. How much have you got that for? 50. That's cool. I'll just make a note of it because I'll potentially come back for it. One Pokemon here, like that would have been the card I would have picked up for Talonflame, but it's just received a illustration rare in one of the upcoming sets, so I'll leave it for now. But that would have been the option. That is one that we definitely need, so I'm going to pop that to one side. That's only a £5. Ooh, and the Drowsy, but it's 35 in English, and I would much prefer to pick that up in Japanese because it's like a third of the price roughly. We'll have to see if we can find that one day. That'd be cool. Can I just grab that one, please? It's only a £5. Awesome. Nice one. Thank you. Awesome. That is 3 new additions already done. So we need to try and find Nath, which I've now done, and also just see if there's any kind of smaller binders, because there's still loads of Pokemon in like some of the smaller binders that I actually do need. Like a lot of them only have box window card art, so we don't just want illustration rares or anything higher than that. We might have to try and go for some really hunting, do some proper hunting, shall I say, for some smaller cards, but they all have value towards the end goal. Ooh, one card though that could be an upgrade is the Misty's Lapras. Much cheaper in Japanese, but a very, very cool artwork. I think I might have to pick that one up. We'll put that to one side. Although I am still looking for new additions, which I think that one will be, I'm also making sure to just keep an eye out for upgrades where I want to. I mean, to be fair, mainly in like the Kanto era, I want to try and make sure I do as many upgrades to as possible while I'm equally trying to get new additions. Some really lovely cards in here. The Luminion as well is awesome. We have to treat ourselves now and again. This Mimikyu, by the way, the new one is such a nice artwork. Look at that. And this is one of my favourites, even though it's just a normal, one of my favourites at the minute, and it's already in the binder. And Drowsy there for 25. That's why it's always worth shopping around. But 25 there, that's not a bad price at all.
I was thinking that as well.
Could I just grab the Misty's Lapras, please? Yeah. Nice one. I'll give you cash. Nice one. Nice one. Thank you very much. Cheers, mate. Okay, so this one, a bit of a vintage binder, but I'm hoping there might be some Growlithe in here for my Growlithe binder. That is still a sick card for Gyarados. Love that.
Well, I'm going to grab him in a second and ask him to have a look at those. Yeah, let me get him a sec. He's the...
First edition Ooh, lovely Kamiya artwork as well with the Jinx.
I bought probably 100.
Now there might be some Growlithe here potentially. Doesn't really count towards this Pokedex binder, but it's part of my like sort of things I'm looking for at card shows at the minute. Some lovely cards here, just sort of give you that vintage vibe, remind me of being a kid. Ooh, Glaceon EX, that is lovely. I love the XY cards. Ooh, and one card we need is the Salazzle. That is going to be a new addition, so we'll pop that to one side. Ooh, another one that I've just checked decks for, Tapu Fini. That would be a new addition, and in that Ultra Beast area of my binder. So, as you know, I love GX cards, so they always catch my attention. One of my favourite things, if you're a vendor, I think these get overlooked, is bulk boxes and like just all of the cards organised in whatever way you want, but just cards that people can grab for their like master sets, etc. Like there's so much value in these cards still for loads of people, so I'm gonna have a flick through of these. Okay, we have found one, the Caracol, and another one in the bulk box. Delcatty only has box window arts. We'll pop that in the pile. Good progress. Okay, we're in Stellar Crown now, and again another card to add to the pile. That we'll check that off. We're in another bulk box now, and Nath has also been brought in. Oh, we have already got that one. I've just put it to one side, so that's gone into the pile as another little one. And we found another one. Shelios, that's another one. Bingo, that's another one we need. Good job. A pile, yeah, that pile there. It's a few GXs and some smaller bits.
Cash or pile?
Cash.
I'll do £9 for all.
Yeah, lovely. Nice one.
Just because these are like...
Yeah. Awesome. Nice one. Thank you. Awesome. Nice one. Appreciate it. Thank you. Awesome. So we made some good progress there. I think that was like 9 new additions on top of the other ones. We're like double figures now. So we are flying. I'm worried how fast we're flying when it gets boring looking through the cabinets. Like, look at this beautiful Gyarados as well. Ancient Origins, I believe. Ooh, and the Sceptile as well. I need that one. We'll have a look at that one too. Awesome. Nice one. Thank you. Oh, this is a beautiful card. Look at that. I do need a Sceptile. I need to check the comps, but I wasn't aware it was that kind of price. And they've just spotted the Tapu Lele, which will go on the page with all of the Ultra Beasts as well. So we will grab that one as well. Ooh, the Guzzlord for £3. Again, I do not like the Ultra Beast, but it's part of the necessary purchases we need to get. So we'll put it in the pile. There's also an Aegislash V as well. That would also be another new addition. So we'll put that in the pile, only a couple of quid to knock it off. I'll just grab those 3, please. I'll maybe come back for the Sceptile. Thank you. Lovely, thank you. It's 10. Nice one. Awesome, nice one. Thank you very much. So I have found this one here in English, but we can get it in Japanese in a couple of different variations, a lot cheaper. So I don't want to spend £8 on an Ultra Beast, but it's good to see that we've got a few different options. Hopefully, I have seen some Japanese variations as well. Oh, that is also one that we need. Love the GXs. Look how good that is. We will put that to one side. Oh, now we're talking GXs. Okay. And that is one we need. I don't even know the name of it. We'll grab it. It checks it off. That's another one done.
This is
nice one. Can I do cash on that one? Oh, nice one. Thank you very much. Okay, so we just had a spot of lunch, bit of a break, and I've updated my Dex app, and look at that. We have only got 74 left to go. We are flying through the total today because of that bulk box mainly. And now we're just going to carry on, see what else we can do. We are flying and I'm super happy. Okay, so this is cool. All of the binders are labelled up, so I can go through decks now and find out which ones I need and just jump straight to them. We could do some, like, even more damage to the binder. Okay, so I'm in the Silver Tempest binder and we find ourselves 2 cards that we need straight away. They are, again, mainly like box window Pokemon. So these 2 are going to be 2 cards that would check off 2 more new edition spots in the binder, and we are just going to keep looking. And another one is the Armadillo, only £2, another new edition Psychic. Smoochum. There we go, reverse holo Smoochum. Okay, I'll just grab those 4, mate, please, if possible. Lovely, nice one, thank you very much. That is 4 more, and we're still only in the first room, so we've got a whole other room to go into. Yeah, we're flying. Okay, next binder, and this one's got loads of sort of cheaper, smaller bits, but again, this is the card I've itemised for Oz Moen, and that is going to be the card we will grab. Some continued good old-fashioned binder flicking. I've done a lot of this today. So many binders just been flicking through. I mean, that's an upgrade that we could do to Foretress, should I say, because that is one of the cooler cards for it. But yeah, there's a lot here to be looking through. And the whole time I'm like jumping between this and Dex, this and Dex, this and Dex to see which ones we do and do not need. Which ones I've like itemised and put to one side for each Pokemon as well. And look what we found. Look how cool this card is. That's sarcasm. £5. Lovely, we'll check it off. Can I grab those two, please? Thank you. I wasn't quite anticipating making this much progress, but we've probably got in the 60s now left to go, and we are going into the second room now.
He doesn't want to
What's up, man?
open
You
stuff.
okay?
Oh, yeah.
How's it going? You okay? Ooh, drowsy for £7. That is the artwork I want for it. We'll pop that to one side. That's definitely coming home for £7. And we have found another Ultra Beam, but again, for only £1 to knock it off Stack Attack. For £1, we will put that with the pile for sure. That's one extra one done. And while we're here, there's also another Japanese version as well. Okay, so we're going to do these three for a tenner, but we're going to do double or nothing. And the challenge is a battle of the Beyblades. You're not going to win. I've been practicing at this for years.
Double or nothing. These three cards cost about a tenner. Double or nothing, but we're going to Beyblade for it.
Ready?
On three.
Oh, that's a deep kiss.
On three, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Holy shit. He's just going to win. Oh, but I think I'm going to lose this. I'm going to lose it. Oh!
I think green wins.
Well, I think green wins that one. Yeah, I think you win. Well done. Well done.
At the end. VAR it.
Call the VAR. There you go.
Nice one. Nice one. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
No worries.
After that thrilling Beyblade, I can show you some of the other cards as well. Look at that Dagored. That is such a cool card and a unique card as well. It's so sick. Okay, so we're still at Legacy and I found another Ultra Beast, so we'll put that to one side and we're just going to keep flicking through binders. I feel like we're flying today, so if we can keep checking off a few more before we go, that would be awesome. And another card I found is the Swellow. That's £2. That's the best card for Swellow at the minute, so we'll again pop that in the pile. I love these 2/3 illustrations though. They're like the closest to an illustration rare for some of the older Pokemon, especially like Nidoqueen if you've not seen that yet. Legacy has still got some awesome. Look at the Empoleon V. The Gyarados I picked up that up for 50. That might be a bit more of a binder copy. Mewtwo's very cool. As always, I love like the XY cards. There's something about them and like the textures of them. They just look so nice. Roaring Moon, same kind of vibe, isn't it? Where the English is so much more expensive than the Japanese. That is a stunning card. And only £21 in Japanese. If you collect the artworks, just always consider the other languages. And just grab those. Could you do 5 on those? They're 6 total. Nice one. I'll take cards, yeah. Nice one. Thank you, mate. Just saw the Yukamori Venusaur Snivy. That has started trickling up in price. I remember getting that for about £35. That has just started to, well, it's double the price I paid for it. Some lovely cards in here. Picked up the Monkey Dory fairly recently. I don't know if this is coming out before or after, but we'll be adding that in Japanese into the binder at some point. But just look at all these beautiful artworks. And also I can see the Mega Charizard seems to have settled around about 420 or 400. So I was waiting to see how low it would go. More out of observation and more interest. I don't think I'll have the budget to be buying that for the binder anytime soon. Found a mid-era binder. hoping to find some Growliths or something that catches my eye for one of my many collections at the current time. And quite literally, you flick over the page and we find another Growlithe, but do we have it? And I've just checked decks, and this is the McDonald's Collection Growlithe for £3. We're going to be taking that one home. And we found another Growlithe, but we've already got it, and we need the shadowless version now. Can I just grab that one? Sorry. Cash, if that's okay. Nice one. Awesome. Thank you very much. Okay, and I've just found the Glaceon V-Star. Now, when it's like the final purchase of the day, I don't want to wrap it up too quickly, but look how pretty this card is. And for £35, it's a great price. We could make that the final purchase, but we will think about it for now. Whoa, one card I'm keeping an eye on, especially for Nathan, who's here with me. He's looking after that one, or looking for that one. And that and the Greninja. They're cards I think a lot of people need to keep an eye on right now while they're around about this price, because I have a feeling they may go up, but we shall see. And the Ancient Muse, always a classic. Love that card. I wish I had a whole binder page full of Ancient Muse. That'd be sick. There's another card, another vendor where they've got every binder. It's just like its own set, and you can just flick through. Like, and then most of them are like literally like master sets that you can chip away at. So ideal if you've got like, you know, master sets that you want to work towards. It's sort of, card shows fluctuate a lot between like high-end card shows where it's a lot of like slabs and raw cards, and then there's like card shows like today where there's lots of like smaller purchases. And for today, for me, perfect timing. Okay, so again, we're just finding cards to smooch him for Nath because he missed out on the other one, but I need a Surskit. Again, only has a box window, so that's absolutely perfect, and it's the reverse holo, which is even better. Nath is an absolute machine right now, just plucking them out. Go and chuck it with the rest. Oh, Spinder, we need that one as well. Oh, are we going to complete the Pokedex today? We're not, but we are flying. Just take a look at that. Okay, so I'm jumping between decks and the cards here a lot. We found a Skitty as well, so that is 5 more new additions. I was a bit worried that like the Pokedex was going to start to get just down to some of the smaller cards like this, but we are fucking off so many. And again, remember, like even when these are done, this is not the end of the binder. Like there's loads and loads of upgrades I want to make, but it's more about getting to that final total now and making as much progress towards it as possible. Oh, mate, can I just grab those ones, please? Oh, don't worry about a bag. It's okay. I'm going to chuck them in a binder. Nice one. Thank you very much. Okay, so that is me done. Sorry, thank you, mate. That is, I think, pretty much done for budget. I'm going to grab that Glaceon before we just finish up with the final few vendors. But yeah, really productive card show. Oh, mate, can I grab the Glaceon? Sorry. Thank you. Could you do part card, part cash for that? Is that okay? Awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, cheers. Thank you. Back with MK Cards, who I saw at Cardiff Card Show, and he has a full Yuka-Mori binder. I thought I was nearly done for the day, but we're definitely not. So we'll see which ones we can put towards the Yuka-Mori, like a side project alongside the Pokedex binder.
6.5 hours later.
Awesome, nice one, thank you very much. Absolute stack of Yuka-Moris. I am well over now. Okay, so we're home and it's time to get this absolute wedge of cards into the Pokedex binder, and starting with Glaceon going in at 471, and what a card to be putting in for it. There are 2 that I really like. This one is absolutely awesome. Good price for it as well, and I'm super happy to add that in, and it's a new edition, which is even better. However, it wasn't just new editions. We of course also bought the Misty's Lapras, which is going to be going in Japanese. A little bit cheaper in that sort of language, of course, but still a sick artwork. Glad to be upgrading it as well from a somewhat standard card when there are lovely versions of Lapras also available. And if we go back a page in the binder, we get down to Drowsy, which we can upgrade also to the Kamiya artwork. What a card. Again, this one kind of spiked in English, and it hasn't really come, it has come down, but it hasn't come down to like a kind of normal-ish level. So to get it in Japanese is perfect, and it looks great in the binder. Grottle is up next. Let's get the placeholder out and let's get the artwork in. Very cool artwork with the Marill on the back as well, and another one chasing in the field. The artwork that I've wanted for quite some time as well. Pheasantipity is also in as a new addition right at the very back. Next up is Fluffy, which is going to be upgraded to the Trainer Gallery. Love Trainer Gallery cards, as you know, if you're following this series. 277 is Swellow. We had a reverse holo, which we're going to be upgrading to one of those kind of 2/3 illustrations, as I like to call them. And 2 cards going in as new additions right next to each other. We've got the Aegislash, and Beyblade as well. Another new addition with the Slazzle GX. And then if we flick over the page, we get to the Ultra Beast, which we have done a lot of damage to, well, this entire page. I love GXs, I think they're really cool, and it's an era that I wasn't really collecting, and you know, to be able to collect them now is great. So Tapu Fini is going to be going in. Beside that, we've got Tapu Lele, which in the end we ended up picking up the one without the celebration stamp. It was half the price. Next up, we've got the Kartana as well. And to be fair, we did do really well today, and some of the cards are pretty cool, and this one's quite cool. We did pick up the Stack Attacker, but I think it's in like Korean potentially. Either way, it was only £1. We then pan across, we've got the Buzzwole GX. That is the artwork that I wanted for it. It's one of the best artworks for it. And then just beside it, we've got the Pheromosa, which I didn't know at the time because, again, Ultra Beasts were not really my thing. And we picked up the tag team for it as well. So that's a nice check off and a cool card being that it is a GX. Now, beside that, we have the Niglo? I don't know. But we also picked up the Japanese version of that, so that is another one. We also picked up the Guzzlord, and on this page, the Cosmo M as well. So we did a lot of damage to the Ultra Beast, which is what I wanted to do because, again, they're not my favorite. I don't hate to rant about it, but they're not my favorite, but I didn't want the binder to end necessarily with the Ultra Beast. So we do need 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we're done with this spread. So we did a lot of progress on here, and I couldn't be happier that we have done that. And if we flick back a page, we then also have another new addition, and that is the Silvally GX. This is such a cool card. Again, GXs, look at that hollow pattern, so sick. And now we get into the cards that cost me very little, but a lot of these Pokemon don't have any kind of illustration rares or EXs or anything. And we're going to start that off with Smoochum, which is going to be, of course, a new addition. I'll stop saying that from this point on because they all are new additions in here. So Smoochum is in with the reverse holo. Surskit is also in with a reverse holo. We can then also complete the evolution line of Skitty and also its evolution as well, because both of those we picked up with reverse holo variations. Spinder is now in as well with a reverse holo. We've also got the Armaldo in, and again, that's like another double spread of the Pokedex binder completely done. It looks so good when you have it completely full, and hopefully, of course, we can upgrade these in the future. There's still more to be added though. We've got the Staravia in there, as well as the evolution as well, the Staraptor, which is going to be going in again. I think on a bar Deoxys that we need to get at some point. There's only 1 missing on this spread. Shellos is in with a regular card. Pergoli in with a reverse. Very funny artwork on this one. We then have the Gorgeist going in. It is the artwork that I wanted for it as well, in with the reverse holo. And Crabala's in. God, these new additions aren't stopping, and they don't stop down here either. Crabala. We've then got the, what is it again? The Jupiter. And then also its evolution as well. Araquanid is going in with a reverse holo. And the final card to go in is the Carcole reverse holo. And that is all of the cards that we picked up today, excluding the Yukamoris. That'll be in another video. And with all of those new additions in, so many new additions, we now sit at 969. That just means that we need 56 more new additions in order to finish the Pokedex binder. I have never felt so productive. We've had such a lull with the packs lately. We're getting tiny little drips and drabs here and there. But today's card show was just perfect. It was the good balance of like high-end, mid, and also low-end cards that, like I said to some of the vendors, I said, these cards have value to people, so you should still bring them to card shows because they have value to so many people's collections. I heard so many people say they're also doing Pokedex binder like collections, chasing different artists, different illustrators such as like Yukamori, for example, Asako Ito as well with the crochet models. That like there's so many little niches in Pokemon and it's perfect, that type of card show. 56, wow. We are flying. Really good card show as well. Like there wasn't too much posted about it ahead of time, but while we were there, it was split into 2 rooms, and I thought it was great. I think if you split a card show up, 2 rooms is fine, and as long as there's enough signings to say there's 2 shows, and the lady at the front desk was also saying that there's 2 different rooms, so that's perfect. It just gives you that little bit of insight so you know exactly what you're signing yourself up to. We also picked up a load of Yukamoris for my Yukamori binder, which I'll add in at another time, and then also a handful of Growliths, should I say, for my Growlithe Master Set, which will be coming out on the channel once it's finished. But guys, we are literally in the end game now. 56 left to go. Hopefully we can find another card show like that, and we still have some bigger cards to get. And like I've said to you many times, I've already said in this video, once it's full, it's not over. This is just like the beginning. Like, yes, it fills up everything, and then it's upgrade season, baby. We're going to be upgrading every card to the best card it can be and making our way through the whole binder. And when new sets come out with new illustration rares and higher, we can just grab them, chuck them into the binder. It's going to be so much fun once it's full in upgrade season, and it's just never going to end. And that's the best thing about a collection that you can make, is if it's a living collection, it means it can just grow and grow and grow. If you only want to collect Gen 1, great. And then if you only want to get illustration rares of Gen 1, even better. Just keep waiting until new sets come out. Nathan, who was with me, has a Gen 1 and 2 binder, and his is also going to grow as well when new illustrations come out. So yeah, lots of fun, great card show. I really enjoyed it. Shout out to all the vendors as well. They were awesome. Nice to see some familiar faces as well. And I have got another card show next weekend, as well as some Ascended Heroes is coming out as well. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the join button, hit the like button, comment, whatever you want to do to show support, and I'll see you in the next one.